welcome to Naja's studio. I'm going to be doing just a little drawing today, and I kind of was gonna do a callback to sort of a light series I did at one point, and it all started with this little, I don't know, 2 series here. Getting a message from a friend, want to come to this event? Me, no, I have some things to take care of. From the friend, take care of what? Myself. And so initially I just kind of wanted a cozy little mood illustration. I posted it, and it was initially just about kind of self-care, and that it is to just stay home and kind of take a break, and needing to reset is a valid reason not to say yes to going out or say yes to people's requests. That is valid, and was something I had kind of recently learned about. But kind of in the vein of that, as well as people took as an introvert sort of meme, I kind of continued the series in just quick little drawings. Here she's meeting kind of a friend at a coffee shop, and the friend says, you don't go out much, don't you miss conversation? And the introvert thinks of all the conversations she has in her head with herself. And so I thought that was kind of funny there. Then we have this one where she is out and about, and it's just the battery is going. It's drained. She's like, just hang in there, hang in there, hang in there, hang in there, commute home. It's just like, I know that when things are just starting to fade and kind of get out. And then once you're home, it's like, I hung in there, and you made it, and now you can recharge, and you're in your space with your cute kitty, your tea, your cozy blankets, and all that good stuff. Let's see. Then this one was just a little thing I particularly, goodness, the lighting. Let me see if I can change that. I bet I need to call the bank. Rehearsing. Phew, that's over. I hate phone calls, particularly important ones. I just don't do that too well, and so that was particularly memorable. I remember having a lot of trouble with trying to do her hair on the wall. And then this one was just like a cozy morning scene that I really enjoyed, and that's just a time home alone in the morning. Things are quiet. It's just a nice little thing. Or sometimes if you wake up for everyone else, again, introvert things. Here I have one. I like to pace my work schedule. I like slow mornings. I like being in my own space. I live life slower. And so just kind of embracing the slowness of life. That was, kind of self-care amongst other things. Oh, and let's see, I have this one, another kind of morning, just good self-care vibes sort of thing, being your own space and being comfortable. I like the color palette I have on this. And then here's the last one I kind of did. I was struggling with it because the paint was, you can see, it was just not working, and I wanted to kind of we do like having our friends over, and this is the sort of fellowship we like, kind of going to the coffee shop, having a one-on-one, or having the girls over, and it's our particular people that we enjoy. And so that's that. And so today, excuse me, I am going to be going back to that series and just doing a little drawing. So let's get into it. Here is the part where I do the voiceover while you see my work come together. I did want to include the sketch this time. Usually when I'm doing like the planner covers or things like that, I do the sketch beforehand because that requires more planning, and it's easier to do without the tripod in the way of my head, and I can change how I'm holding paper and going back and forth with ideas. But this one, I was just going to go with whatever came to mind. I didn't really look for inspiration. I wasn't basing it off of anything. And when I had the idea that I wanted to come back to this character, I had just come off of a spring break, and this basically sums up my break, I feel. I run an Etsy shop where I have kind of yarn creations and such, and while I love it and I do enjoy kind of having products that I repetitively just make, and it's kind of an absent-minded thing that I've memorize the pattern and I can do it over and over again while watching a movie or listening to my textbooks. I picked up some new projects over the past few weeks, and I really enjoyed getting to have that new creativity again when it came to fiber work and creating stuff with yarn. And so I was all cozied up, and also I have fairly recently added a little lamp by my bed with a one of those bulbs with kind of warm light, and I cannot express enough how much just the joy and comfort that little lamp gives me, and I love to have it on even during the day. We've been having some kind of gloomy days lately. So that was just kind of the main idea when I started sketching this together, and I'm already to the inking process of it. And my rule with this kind of series is I don't fuss over making the sketch perfect. I don't worry about the line art too much. The paint you'll see later on, I allow it to bleed into each other. I don't make it finished. I don't make it polished. This is just to be expressive and to kind of convey some idea I have. And I love that freedom, and I love this character and the things that kind of cover with her through this series. I even despite this normally bugs me, I did try to like hold my hands in front of me while sketching this to see if I was doing the hands right for knitting, but if it looked off and I didn't look up a reference, I already had the recording going and I was using my phone. I didn't want to turn it off, look up. I didn't want to grab my own full knitting to actually do a proper reference, so this is just to have some fun and enjoy myself, enjoy some creativity. I'm about to dive seriously into working on a new picture book, so my free time for personal illustrations will be less. I am back in school, so my time is definitely not on my side as far as personal projects. I will try to keep doing some knitting projects that are new or something to that extent, because I can listen to them while listening to my textbook for school and things like that. But as far as art, this is I do hope to come back to her again. I love her, and this is something I love covering as far as a topic, as far as a theme. Self-care, introvertism, mental health, and this is kind of what I like to express through her. I love the green in her color palette. To me, that's a bit representative of mental health for me, to that calming green, and I love that she always has plants and always a cat. But yeah, so this was just so here I do something which I was like, this is gonna possibly ruin it, but again, I'm going to dive into it. I'd even take a screenshot or a picture to save the work previously. I usually sometimes do this digitally to put a background in, but I was like, oh, whatever, I'm going to just kind of try it. And overall, I'm like, I'm okay with it. It's not the best thing, but again, this is not something that has to be perfect, not something that has to be great. I enjoyed my time with it, and that is what I meant to get out of it. And so I do hope you enjoy seeing this cozy illustration come to life. It isn't too specific about a theme other than just, I guess, enjoying little pleasures and taking time for yourself, and a little bit of my own self-expression. So I thank you for joining me on this one once again, and hope you come back for another video in the future.